insights, picks, results. This is Wizard Sports Picks. Beyond the Lines.
What's going on, everyone? Thanks for watching here and welcome into the latest edition of Beyond the Lines with me, your host, Lock Wagers. And I have 3 plays across 3 sports locked in for Tuesday, July the 7th. But before we get into those, I want to ask everyone to please give this video a like and also please subscribe to the YouTube channel and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of our content, including a ton of free plays that we put out daily here on this channel. So without further ado, we're going to get into it, and we're going to start off in the MLB. We're going to head over to the Diamond for tomorrow's matchup in our nation's capital of D.C. Between the Astros and the Nationals. The books are hanging 8.5 in this, and I'm telling you right now, that number is too low for this pitching matchup that we're getting. Houston is sending out Tatsuya Imaya to the bump. Now Imaya, he's flashed some decent stuff at times, but that I see his ERA sitting at 6.14 across his starts, and that tells me at least everything I need to know about him. He's given up a massive amount of hard contact. His whip is elevated. And he's going up against a real disciplined Nationals lineup, and they love to put the ball in play when they're at home for the Nationals. Now, on the other side, Washington rolls out left-hander Andrew Alvarez. While his 3.05 ERA is good, he's due for some regression, man, and I expect it to be coming. He's facing an Astros lineup that absolutely destroys a left-handed pitcher. So that's a bit of a brutal assignment for him. Houston's bats, I just feel like they're going to force Alvarez deep into counts early, which that's going to expose the vulnerable Washington middle relief core. So both of these offenses have top-tier metrics to exploit on both of these starters, and neither bullpen is stable enough now to suppress any type of late game rally. I didn't pick a side here because I didn't want to stress a side. I'm just playing what is given to me. So I really do expect that we see double digits here in this game. So I'm going to be on that over 8.5 between the Nationals and the Astros. Now, after that, we're going to be moving on to the WNBA. We've got a big Western Conference battle out in the desert out there in Phoenix where the Mercury do host the Sky. Don't look now, but the Mercury have won 3 straight games after being straight ass to start the season. They've won 3 straight games. The spread on this game is currently sitting at 3.5 with the Mercury at home. This jumped out to me, and this is a textbook jump on spot for me. I'll look at the focal point of this game, and its player that stood out beyond anybody else was Kalea Copper. She's playing at almost, I'm not going to put her in the conversation yet, but she's playing at an almost MVP level. She's fresh off of a 30-point, 7-rebound masterclass in her last game. And when she gets in the rhythm, she completely dictates the way that everybody on the court plays. So I do like her. I think she is going to be the focal point of this game. And then we look at Chicago. Now, yeah, Chicago is big inside. They do have Carmela Cardoso. I think she's an okay player coming into the season. I thought she would have a breakout season. I do think that she's okay. But she is a liability right now. And I just don't think that the Sky have the lateral quickness or the depth in their backcourt to contain Phoenix's transition, their drive and kicks. Phoenix, the Mercury, they space the floor really well, um, and they do it even better when they are at home. So I look for them to kind of get the ball rolling behind the arc, if you would. Chicago's half court offense, they're not going to be able to generate enough scoring to match the Mercury at home basket for basket. So laying just 3.5 points. With this Phoenix Mercury team. I like it. I do. So I'm going to go ahead and lay it. I'm going to lay the 3.5 with the Mercury. And I did see that at a -105. So our third and final play, we're going to wrap up the card here. We're heading over to the World Cup. You know, we can't get out of here without a World Cup bet. So to wrap up the card, we're going to be looking at some of these knockout stages over here. And we're going to go ahead and lay the price with Colombia to advance. Now, it is a little juicy. It is a -155 is what I got it at. I do like that still at that price. When you get to this point in the tournament, you can stop betting on hope and you know, I hope a team does this, I hope a team does that. And it becomes, you know, you're looking at these teams' forms. And right now, I do think that Colombia is playing really, really good. They have not lost in this tournament yet. They play with high aggressive. They are a physical team, and that high press system that they got, in my opinion, from what I've seen, they have completely suffocated their opponents. You know, when their opponents when they try to get back off of defense, they've just been suffocating them. A prime example of that is if you look at Spain today. Spain didn't score a bunch of goals, haven't scored a bunch of goals in this tournament, but they keep winning and they have not allowed a goal. And that's what I see in this Colombia team. Now with Colombia, their midfield is lightning fast. And they do have world-class finishing up front. So I do like them, but more importantly, Colombia has shown just a complete mental toughness throughout this tournament, whether they're playing with a lead or they need to grind out a late resort. Their backline, they do break down. So I do like this. And at a -155, I think that the market is telling us that, yeah, I do think that Colombia is going to move on. So I'm not going to overcomplicate this play. I'm going to just pick Colombia to advance, and that's going to be my play there in the World Cup. So those are my three plays here for this edition of Beyond the Line. And just to recap, the first play we're going with the Washington Nationals and the Houston Astros to go over 8.5 points. And then after that, we're moving to the hardwood to where we're taking the Phoenix Mercury minus the 3.5. And then we're going to head over to the pitch and we're just going to, no sweat, take Colombia to advance there. Thank you guys again for checking us out. Just a reminder, please like and subscribe here. And also, as another reminder, you can get all my plays over at wizardsportspicks.com, where I'm currently tearing up the MLB and the WNBA. So I encourage you to go over there, check out that leaderboard, and you can see all of the great handicappers' successes over there. We're gearing up for football season, so just do yourself a favor, man. Familiarize yourself with the great cappers over there, and you'll be locked in with us come football season. So that's it for today. I want to thank you guys again for watching. Best of luck with all of your plays there on Tuesday. But most importantly, let's get this cash.